This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, bye.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Listen, I almost hate playing that excerpt from this movie. It's a 4-hour, 2-part movie that's airing on Sunday, May 11th and May 15th. It's a mini-series adaptation of the best-selling horror novel, Rosemary's Baby. Now, Zoe Saldana is here, the lovely, beautiful, talented film star, and honestly, Zoe, if I may be honest, anything you do, I'm going to watch it because I like watching you. And I'm not trying to sound perverted, but at the same time, take it as you will. And my girlfriend looks you guys favor a lot. So when I was watching the movie she's Dominican. So when I was watching the movie last night, she was asleep because she didn't want to watch it. She was scared to watch it. And I was like, nah, this is Rosemary's Baby. I remember when I was a kid that the movie came. How scary can it be? And look who's doing it. You got to watch it. And so I liked watching the screen. This might sound perverted too. I like watching the screen and then looking at her and then looking at you and looking at her. And then by the time the movie started to develop, I started asking myself, why did Zoe even do this movie? Like, she's conjuring up spirits, And I'm still scared as a grown man of watching this movie.
Yes, that's a good feeling. If it made you feel anything, then my work was accomplished.
Oh, it was accomplished. You played this character. Her name is Rosemary, and her husband is Guy, and you guys lost a baby, right?
Yes, and we come together and we moved to Paris to sort of start over and he's teaching also in Paris. He's a writer, and we encounter these people that seem so lovely, and they are indeed really lovely, and they kind of represent just the epitome of sophistication and elegance. And but then the more and more Rosemary gets to inquire about them, the more sinister the world that they are from is.
It's being exposed, Heather. Let me ask you this. They were a satanic cult, okay? But they had the most money. They ate the finest of foods, and they gave your characters an apartment, and they put clothes in the closet,
right.
Anything. And then Rosemary started getting a little, suspicious of things, and went to this priest. And because there was a couple who lived in an apartment prior to you guys as arrival, and the priest told you, "What are you doing? Leave the apartment. Leave the owner. He's Satan himself."
Wow.
And they didn't leave the apartment.
I mean, did you see that apartment? Hello.
The apartment was kind of banging.
It makes the Dakota in New York look like nothing.
Yeah.
It's Paris, for the love of God. There's just so much beauty in Paris.
The cinematography was awesome. When you take on roles like this, because we're really spiritual people here. Like, I couldn't watch the second half. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
it's even scarier. I saw it and I liked better the second half, obviously because so much more is happening and everything. But I was really proud of what Agnieszka Holland delivered, and especially for TV.
Yeah.
There's a lot of filmmakers out there that are now doing films or series or miniseries for television, and they're really pushing the envelope. And I'm very happy that these networks are also wanting to be this bold.
Yeah.
Because to be able to do a retelling of Rosemary's Baby, and then with the cast that we did it with, and with the director that we did it with, is just awesome.
You don't have any children, right?
Not yet, no.
When you become pregnant, are you going to think about this movie?
No.
Okay.
Can I tell you? I think that everybody around me, there were some people around me, some friends and family that were like, I don't know. It's just like it's the energy, especially us Latinos. We're so superstitious.
Energy.
Yeah. And my mom is like, well, I'm going to get you some santos and, just put them in your bedroom and some candles. And I had my little San Benito chain that my friend gave me as well. But I was this happy-go-lucky person going to work every day.
Zoe's like, I'm getting a check.
I was like, that check didn't bounce. So.
There it is. Zoe Saldana has joined us. Go ahead, Heather.
I want to switch it up a little bit and just have some girl talk with you for a second.
Okay.
You came in, men love you. girls admire, just how you look.
No, be real, girls love me too.
There
Well, I
it
didn't
is.
want to, they love you too. Just admire the way you look and how you've always kept yourself so classy. And I noticed when you walked in today, you did the typical girl thing. It's like your shoes were in hand. You walked in and was like, damn it, my feet hurt. How hard is it to the pressure in Hollywood and just to keep yourself a certain way and
I mean, it's fun when you're in your 20s and your body's super healthy, but as soon as you hit your 30s and you've done one event too many or you've worn those Louboutins a little too long, it's just, it hurts.
Painful.
It really hurts. And I was raised to be a very classy lady, and you never show weakness and you never show pain. Screw that.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm out of that elevator, honey, those shoes are popping off.
Can I see your toes? Let me see.
Yeah. I don't have.
She has good feet.
But they're a little swollen. I'm a little.
You got to work on that corn on the right.
Sway, she ain't got no corn.
That's a corn. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's those heels. It's only that one toe that has
It's the
it,
shoes.
too.
She's right. It's the
For a
shoes.
dancer, I have pretty feet, I think.
Yeah, you do.
Can we
Not
put
today,
can we put a
people.
foot up here sideways profile so they can see that? Go sideways. I don't want you to.
No, I can't lift my legs
Yeah,
out.
but no, that's why I said
skirt
go
on.
sideways. Go sideways.
Wait.
Nobody's gonna look. Okay, yeah. It's just me.
Gosh.
Look at that. Get a close up on that.
No.
Oh, the corn is on the other foot. She's hiding the
not
corn.
gonna-
Okay, there it is. Zoe
She's a
Saldana
good
is here.
sport.
She's a good sport.
sport.
We're gonna open up the phone lines 888-742-3345. And then we want you to stick your hands in my sack, the mystery sack. That's up next. Zoe Saldana, Shake 45, Sway in the morning.
And I'm not the only one who's upset with you. The captain is too.
Well, no. Don't drag me into this.
Wow, one of the greatest series ever made, and I am a Trekkie. Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness. We have Uhura here with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Zoe Saldana is here. Yeah, so I work with MTV, so when Paramount, which is all under Viacom, right? First, I get to see these movies before they come out.
That is so awesome.
Isn't that cool? And when we do our upfronts and we selling all this stuff to the advertisers, I get to present these movies. So I got to see this, both these films
Before anybody saw
before
them.
anyone else,
That
man.
is so
And
awesome.
how great is it to be a part of like this franchise, Star Trek?
It feels great. It's a very humbling sensation as well, because I'm not a Trekkie, but I grew up with a mom that is a huge sci-fi buff.
Yeah.
And she grew up watching Star Trek dubbed in Spanish. Viaje a las estrellas. And she loved it. It was very inspiring. She used to watch it with her grandparents. And my mom was the one that sort of told me that the reason why this series is so special is that it brought people together.
Yeah.
At a time when there were nations that never knew that they were going to see the day where they were going to be hand in hand, like Russia, the States, Japan, and all of a sudden this man creates this show and knows that he has to make it all the way in the future in order for people to go, okay, I can watch this.
Yeah.
And there's a Russian, there's a Japanese man, there's an African American woman, and all these people are working for the sake of peace, not just on Earth but throughout the galaxy. And I thought that was such a massive message of positivity, and I liked it.
Yeah, I like it. It was just like the United Nations before we even knew what it was.
Exactly.
Right?
They were.
They were, right?
The UN they got inspired by Star Trek. I do believe that.
I believe that too. Are you guys in works of making another film?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But I think it all depends on everybody's schedule and stuff, and they have to find a director that they're going to be really, really happy with, because I know that JJ can't do it, whatever. And but I can wait, because I can use some time off, but I'll be looking forward to putting that little dress on again and going, Captain.
Yeah, and getting paid who knows how much at this point. Avatar. When are the next installments coming of Avatar?
Well, I just saw Mr. Cameron. It's so funny. I was at the Today Show, and I said, they asked me the same question.
Yeah.
I was like, I just saw Jim last week, and Matt Lauer goes, James Cameron, you mean, right?
Yeah.
But he's my bro, so I saw him last week, and he's be finishing the scripts, because remember we're doing 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
So these scripts require a lot of time and dedication, and he's such a perfectionist, which is why it's so great. But as soon as we get the call, we'll start the prep work.
Like when you go to like Dominican or Puerto Rican community events, do these little girls how do children react to you like that are Puerto Rican and that are Dominican when they see you like you're achieving things that not many are able to, and I commend you for that.
Yeah.
And you do it with such class, you know.
Yep.
Does that inspire? I mean, how do you react to that reaction?
Oh my God, look at that. He's moving his waist. It's so funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody's moving
how do
around
people
the
react to it? How do I react to it? I don't ever want to take it for granted.
Yeah.
It does sometimes make me feel that I'm not worthy of it, because when you see somebody so emotional, you just kind of go, what if I'm not worthy of this love or this admiration or something? But you just have to be grateful, and you have to take it and accept it and let it in. And but sometimes it can get crazy, because my peoples, they just love to just invade that 3-inch space thing that we all have, and they just get in your face. Oh, Zoe, oh my God, you're so good. We love you so much. She's at home, girl. And you're kind of like, okay, lady, you're stepping on my foot.
And she has corn, so you got to be careful of her toes. I'm just saying. Okay.
One little one on one little toe on my right foot.
Okay, we're going to work on that. All right, got Jack on the line from St. Louis. Good morning, Jack. How are you?
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing this morning?
Hi.
I just want to say, Zoe, I've been following you since Drumline. I love all those movies that you have ever done. I've always watched the movies. My wife always say, hey, your future wife is on TV whenever your movies come on. I just want to ask you now, my favorite out of all the movies you've done between Avatar and all of those, even the movie you did with Ashton Kutcher and Bernie Mac and all that, what I want to know is, when are you going to do another movie like Colombiana, or are you going to do another movie like Colombiana?
I mean, I would love to. I had such a wonderful time shooting that movie. Luc Besson needs to call me. And then I can do a Colombiana too, or I can do just another movie. But I love doing action movies. There's something really empowering about women being able to kick ass, that I want to continue exploring and sending that message out for little girls, that they don't only have to wait for a prince to come and rescue them, that they can be the kings themselves. And that's why I feel like it's very important for me to do those movies. So it means a lot that you as a man like the women kicking ass. Thank you so much.
We got Dell on the line from Florida. Good morning, Dell. How you doing?
I'm good. Good morning, family. How y'all?
Doing okay.
That's good. Miss Zoe, you are wonderful actor.
Thank you.
I loved you in Beth at a Funeral. What was it like working with Tracy Morgan and Martin Lawrence and Chris Tucker and everybody's mom, Loretta Devine?
I mean, it was hilarious. It was hard to get one take that was going to be good for Neil LaBute to use. And especially when Tracy were just... I mean, all he has to do is just go hi, and you're just dying laughing. So I would get yelled at all the time. It's like, Zoe, you're in the scene, like you're in the shot. You have to act, like you're here to act. But because they were just hilarious, and Tracy, just everything that comes out of this man's mouth is comedy.
Yeah.
He was here the other day, right? He had us in stitches.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We laughed the whole time. Yeah, he's crazy.
Zoe Saldana is here. We got one more break with her. We want her to stick her hands in my sack, right? Right?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right, we're going to do the mystery sack up next. Sway in the morning, Shade 45. Zoe Saldana has joined us 29 minutes into the hour. Hey, don't forget to check out Rosemary's Baby. It's a family film. Sunday, May 11th, and then May 15th, a mini-series adaptation of the best-selling horror novel of the same name on NBC. So that's network TV money, which is great. It's a scary movie. But, the way it was built, the suspense, it's an interesting story leading up to all the shock and all. You did a great job.
Watch episode 2.
Okay.
And tell your girlfriend to watch it.
You tell her to watch it.
Mira, ponte a ver la película, que eres un plátano dominicano y tienes que apoyarnos.
Snap, damn.
Watching it
Y
make
te
him
quiero
some food?
conocer, negra hermosa.
Yeah, her name's Cece. Go ahead, say it.
Hola, Cici.
There it is. All right, good, man. I just won for about 4 years right there.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.